Welcome to Redhound Football. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. From Campbell Field, this is Randy McCarg, along with Josh McCarg and Jason Snell, our cameraman. We are the Redhound Productions team, and we're here for Game 2 of the 2011 football season. The Redhounds tonight taking on Karns High School, the Beavers from Knoxville, Tennessee. And hopefully the Redhounds will get back on winning track. Before we get into the pregame and the coin toss, I do want to give you a couple of announcements. I do want you to know that football DVD packages are available for the 2011 season. 7th and 8th grade packages are $35 each, and the high school package is $45. And the prices are effective until September 30th, when there will be a price increase. You can pre-order by calling Redhound Productions at 606-528-4067. Sarah Gay is in charge down there. And also, we hope you're watching us on the RBS channel. Is it 17 or 18? 18. RBS channel 18. And if you are, you know that we're on the air. 7th grade replays are on Mondays at 7 o'clock. 8th grade replays Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, you can watch the Varsity Redhounds. So we've got a spirit line, a good spirit line forming out there, Josh, as the Redhounds are coming out of the locker room. And this Knoxville Karns team has brought a spattering. You know, it's not, we've seen bigger crowds from local teams, but they've got some fans here, and they've brought their band.
Yeah, they've had a hour or so travel up 75, so that's a pretty decent crowd here for just an early season out-of-district game, you know.
Maybe some more come in. We'll be watching here. We should have the coin toss coming up, and then we'll talk a little bit about this team that we're about to play, and we'll talk about last week. Across the way for the Redhounds, number 19, Brady Foley. Number 9, Ty Cobb. Number 2, Mitchell Fredericks. And number 60 for the Redhounds is Nick Allington. Those are your captains, along with head coach Steve Jewell, that will be coming across the way to meet the Beavers captains and their head coach out here at midfield for the coin toss. Jason, give them a look over here. This team, their cheerleaders, they brought a sign over there. You see it? Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Can you even read ours? I can't. They brought one. We got one too. Right?
And we've got one here, and I can't see it. But we have the teams coming to midfield, or the captains coming to midfield now for the coin toss. Both of these teams in search of their first wins of the 11 season, as the Redhounds fell 39-29 at George Rogers Clark up Clark County in Winchester last week. And the Karns Beavers, they were a 7-0 loser to South Doyle, which is one of their Knox County, Tennessee team down there. And I'm looking at Josh has done his research today, a good job on that, as he always does for these varsity games. And it says that Karns forced 8 punts last week and only gave up 126 yards total offense. But South Doyle, who beat them, was only a 1-win team a year ago. Karns was 3-7 a year ago.
This one has to be the better crowd for the opposing team, ain't it?
Well, this is the best band that we've seen, home or away.
Oh, yeah.
Jason made comment, this has to be the best crowd. I don't know about that, because it's not a very big crowd, but boy, that band, what we're seeing down here to our right, a good-looking band, and they sound good.
Hopefully they're a nice, calm crowd.
The coin toss. It looks like, did he pat on the Beavers?
Yeah, they've deferred until the second half, so the Redhounds are going to get the ball here to start the game.
So the Redhounds.
I see old Buddy Martin down there with his megaphone in the spirit line, Mr. Redhound.
I'm trying to find him here.
Oh, he's got the red shorts and the red pinstripe polo.
Oh, I see him down here. Jason, you take a look at the spirit line right down here.
About the 30-yard line.
About the 30-yard line. If you can see Buddy Martin down there. Get him on camera there. That's
he's
one
right
of the Redhound
there.
super fans. See him down here about the 30-yard line. He's in the shade. He's got his megaphone.
He's about 3 yards from the youngest super fan, JT Gentry.
Yeah.
You see him standing there.
Yeah, Coach Foley's grandson, JT, down there. Oh, yeah, those are probably the two biggest Redhound fans we have. And the Redhounds bobbing up and down and ready to come through the banner down here. And Josh, we were talking before the game, man. We really look like a football team from up in the press box.
We look like a small college team this year.
We've got a lot of players, probably about 60. We've not counted them, but probably about 60 players. And our band was on the field for the Spirit Line. I like that. So we've got a good atmosphere going here tonight. Let's hope that the Redhounds feed off of that.
Yeah, everybody's in a little dismay. You know, this is the first year without the pigskin in, 26, 27
16 years, I think.
16?
Yeah. Not hardly that long.
I thought we had celebrated the 25th when I was in high school. But it's been
no,
several years.
well, I was talking to B.J. Foley, who played in a few of those, and he said that I think 16 years is what he told me.
So 16
So he's probably right.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, let's talk a little bit. We'll talk through the show, through the game here, but we do want to talk, what about Josh Jewell and the performance he had last week?
You know, it really snuck up on us, too, because Corbin did not throw the ball a whole lot. Of course, Josh Jewell is the junior son of Coach Jackie Jewell. We saw him last year turn into a man. You know, he was unbelievable. Here's the kickoff from Karns from the 40-yard line, and the game's underway. Brady Foley at the 5-yard line. He's got some blocks. He's got the sideline. He's got
Watch out. 2
men to beat.
I think they're going to get him down there.
And
around the 40-yard line?
Yeah, Brady Foley starts the game off with a 55-yard return.
Nice return there by Brady Foley. So the Redhounds in good position to open this game. Good place to start. They mark it actually down inside the 40. It's down to about the 37-yard line where it will be 1st and 10 Redhounds. And I see a Karns player coming off the field holding his arm off the kickoff. So 1st and 10 for the Redhounds from the 37 as we're just underway in the first quarter of action. Ty Cobb goes under center. He turns, the handoff, and Matt Jewell is out there. And he just gets to about the 35. Well, you talking about Josh Jewell.
Yeah, back to that point. The Redhounds, we were quietened most of the game by Pokey Harris's outstanding performance, and we turned around at the end, and it was really the fans from Clark County that got me witnessing what was happening. We were watching the game, we were into it and everything, didn't realize how many grabs Josh Jewell had. He ended the night with 17 receptions and 167 yards. 17 receptions is a Corbin single-game record, and that's good enough for 3rd in state history in a single game.
Not much there, just back to the 35 again for the Redhounds. That's number 7, Matt Jewell. Well, Matt Jewell had a severe sprain last week. I was talking to Coach Creekmore over there, and I talked to his mother on Saturday at the middle school game, and she told us, that it had been x-rayed. It wasn't broke, just a severe sprain. And then Coach Creekmore was telling me over there that it was really looking bad, swollen up really bad there Friday night. But he said amazing. He was amazed how that Matt had worked this week and still didn't know if he would play, but there he is on the field. And Cobb looking to throw. He's got good protection. Hits his man out there, Josh Jewell. That may be a first down. Depends on the spot.
He's got around the 26. That's probably good for a first. That's about 11 yards. No, about 9 yards.
First down, Redhounds. So, is that the bread and butter for the offense?
Hey, that might be it.
So, 1st and 10 for the Redhounds. Ball on the 26-yard line. We're at the 10-15 mark. Just underway here in the first quarter. That's Josh Jewell split out to the left. Hunter Grubb and number 16 for the Redhounds. Split here to the right, and not much there.
Yeah, Brady's got about a yard.
Second and 9 now for the Redhounds. Has picked up 1 yard.
But, yeah, back on the Josh Jewell point, I thought that was pretty amazing. 17 receptions in one game. 19 would have tied the record, and 20 would have broke it.
There's a snap and handoff to Brady Foley. Still on his feet, down inside the 20. And Josh, I'm looking on the roster, and I checked my roster, and then I checking the one you just came up with. I'm not seeing a number 16 on the roster, and I sure thought.
Yeah, Corbin's been known to disguise people before.
Well, that is a six. Is that 16 or 46 that I'm seeing out there? I bet that's 46 Dalton Anderson that I'm seeing.
That's probably it.
From my angle, it keeps looking like 16, and it is Dalton Anderson. And he's the up back, and that's Matt Jewell's stuff. So good stop there by Karns. Now, they only lost 7-0 last week. Evidently, no offense, but their defense was stout. They only gave up, 126, 127 yards.
Yeah, I had it down there. They did that. They forced 8 punts. You force 8 punts in a little 48-minute football game. That's pretty good defense.
Foley and Jewell split to the right. Cobb flanked by Anderson. Cobb looking, and this time, nice block.
56.
Dumps it off to Foley, and he's down to about
First
15.
down.
And that's first down yardage. Number 56 for the Redhounds is Cody Hart. He laid a good block there and saved the play. Well, I thought he had the first down, but closer than what we thought. So they're going to measure it.
Good job by Foley to hold on to the ball right there. He got laid out, but as soon as he got his hands on it.
Has he got it? He's got it.
First down, Corbin.
First down, Redhounds.
Looks like they got it by a whole football length and then some as the ball set out in front of the markers.
Those stands are filling up, aren't they, Josh?
Yeah, I looked away for a minute and we got a good crowd here. I hate seeing little crowds.
I do too.
It's Corbin football. Come out here. You ain't got nothing better to do on a Friday night in Southeast Kentucky.
Redhounds go to work now. 1st and 10. Ball on the 15. Cobb under center. That's Anderson in motion. Turns, hands off to Foley. And still on his feet. Now he'll go down. Good pursuit.
He went backwards.
Yeah, he was close to it. He up there around the neck.
Yeah. We'll lose about 7 right there. We're down to the 7:15 mark of the first quarter. Still scoreless here at Campbell Field. Looks like Corbin might have their work cut out for them on offense tonight. We've been on the field now 5 minutes and have moved the ball from about the 37-yard line, and we're only to the 22.
2nd and 16. Anderson and Foley flank Cobb out of the shotgun. He's dropped back, looking, throwing, got Jewell out there, and he holds on. Man, that's his hands. He's got great hands.
Ridiculous.
Got
hands.
hit. 2 guys hit him there. So Redhounds now going to be facing a 3rd down. Third down and 9. Ball on the 15-yard line for the Redhounds. 6:12 mark, no score. I know they're the opponent, but boy, I do love their band. Boy, it really makes it feel like a football game. Cobb, flanked by Foley. Got protection, hits his man, wide open. Hunter Grubb
wide open.
to the 5. Into the end zone, touchdown, Redhounds. At the 5:49 mark, Hunter Grubb, number 5, takes it in on a pass from Ty Cobb that covers 15 yards, and the Redhounds go up 6-0. So the Redhounds take the opening drive. Brady Foley had that great kickoff return to start things off, and the Redhounds capitalized.
37-yard touchdown drive to start the game. That's number 10, Kai Jackson, out here. Picks up where he left off last week. He was 3 for 3, and he's good right there. 7-0 Redhounds.
7-0. Redhounds. We'll take a break. This is Redhound Football. All right, we're back. This is Redhound Football on RBS Channel 18, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Randy and Josh McCarg, along with our cameraman, Jason Snell, and the Redhounds have just gone up 7-0. 37-yard touchdown drive, capped off by a 15-yard touchdown pass, Ty Cobb to Hunter Grubb, and now the Redhounds kick to Karns. Who we got kicking there, Josh?
Number 22, Derek Mahan.
Flag.
And we're going to be offsides on that one. Let's go back some more interesting stuff we got from last week. Senior halfback Brady Foley topped 100 yards last week in our first game of the season. Rushed for 983 yards last year on 177 carries. He didn't waste any time picking up where he left off. He's the number one guy this year, of course, in the backfield with Matthew Taylor gone. And he carried it 23 times for 115 and 2 touchdowns last week. Good start for Brady. And the offensive line.
Yeah.
Anytime you got to carry the ball 23 times to get 118 yards, there's a lot of work in the trenches going on. It wasn't no big flashy runs. It was grinding it out 5 and 6 here, you know.
So they tee it up at the 35 and just try it again. And there's the kick. And handled it to 40. Nice tackle.
Taken down by
number 4 for the Redhounds.
That's Harrison Reedy, the freshman.
He got down there quick.
Yeah, we said his name a lot last week on
Good
special
coverage,
teams.
yeah. Good coverage for the Redhounds.
We've actually got a roster for Karns this week.
So Karns goes to work 1st and 10 from their own 45 for the first time. Josh, this is not the type of offense we usually see.
They are running this little pistol. Reminds me a lot of a Nevada offense. Kai Jackson in the backfield, and Matt Jewell will be the one that takes him down right there for a loss.
Who you got on that tackle, Matt Jewell?
Matt Jewell.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason says this is a wild-looking offense. I agree. It's not something you're used to seeing. Everybody's all bunched up together. There's a snap.
Yeah, there's too much movement on there.
So, movement on the – looks like they're going to call it on Corbin. What do you call offsides?
Yeah, well.
A break for Karns. And they move it down near the 50-yard line. Be 2nd and 5 now.
I'm going to be real interested to see if this is what they do the entire game.
There's a snap. Quarterback's got
tons
this
of
time.
Pressure.
And there's – ooh, boy,
did you see that block?
A big block.
Oh.
Boy,
I think the ball came loose.
Was that
the ball
Matt
came
Jewell
out
that got took out?
Karns got the ball back. No, I thought I saw big number 56 get laid out, and that would have been was that Harp?
Yeah, that'd be
Cody Harp.
Cody Harp for the Redhounds. Well, that was a big-time hit. We've seen a couple of those. I guess Cody, he had one big hit himself on that drive, touchdown drive.
They've got twins here to the left now, single guy to the right. And they're still back in that little pistol formation, but they've spread us out some. 3rd and 5. His man's wide open. That's first down.
Fights his way down to about the 36, 35-yard line.
Looks like the quarterback hit. Was that number 9? Devin Pratt. He's a senior for the Karns. I'm looking down here at the sideline now. They're doing something you see a lot in college, holding up letters and notebooks and numbers. And
yeah, it's pretty complex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now they go back into that more bunched up look. And
they got one receiver.
Sort of keep
here.
that defense off balance a little bit, you know. They're seeing things that.
There's more movement.
Well, the Redhounds, I think, are going to get flagged again.
Yeah. Let's see that guy that you saw come off from the first kickoff over here got ice wrapped up on him already. Shoulder pads off on the bench. 4:24 mark of the first quarter. Karns has the ball driving at the Redhounds 31, 7-0.
Karns comes to the line. Now they're spread out here.
I played D-line for several years, and having something like this to look at
Oh, man.
just adds. And that was Cody Harp right there making up for getting laid out earlier. Just adds to the, the mental strain you've already got listening to the quarterback that you've never heard before, bark out all these different signals. And now you've got guys turning around, walking backwards in motion, and you're looking at everybody on the team right in front of you. It's got to be different.
It's a lot to keep up with, isn't it? Still 2nd down and 5 for the Beavers. Ball on the 31-yard line. Been a fairly quick first quarter. We're already winding down towards the 3-minute mark here. And good pursuit again. I tell you, Matt, they just about could have threw a flag for in the back there. That was close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody's down.
I think they let it go because it was just a real fast sort of like little chicken wing move, enough to throw him off his line toward the quarterback.
All right. Let's take the time out with them, Jason. This is Redhound football, and it's 7-0 Redhounds, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, welcome back to Redhound football. Redhound Productions broadcast of Corbin Redhounds on RBS Channel 18. And we're at the 3:19 mark.
He's back out there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18. Out of the shotgun. Looking, getting
Tommy Bailey, get big pressure. He's going to take him down.
Good play there. Bailey getting into the backfield.
Tommy Bailey with the sack. Who'd they say?
They gave the tackle to Cody Deaton. Well, Cody was back there.
Deaton some too.
He was back there.
But that
was Tommy Bailey that did the work and got back there and met him.
First man was Bailey.
Brings up 2nd and 14. They lose 4 on that one. 2:36 mark. 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun. And that was Jewell, I believe, jumped offsides on the far side.
Another offsides on the Redhounds or encroachment.
Yeah. 2:26 mark.
Can't hurt yourself.
And Karns driving, and some Redhound penalties aiding the drive. All right, 2nd down and 9. Ball on the 17-yard line. Clock. They wind the clock. Here we go. Snap. All kinds of pressure.
Matt Jules got
and
him.
he threw that, and boy.
No. There's a flag.
What did he throw the flag for?
Could be intentional grounding. Could be unsportsmanlike conduct. Intentional grounding.
I don't think that's right. I agree with the coach back here.
I don't.
They had a player over there.
When you're going to the ground like that, I disagree with that call.
Yeah, I agree. There was a receiver over there. Redhounds catch a break there, but
you've always got the argument that the player being on you, taking you down, actually made because he was in the throwing motion before he was actually going to the ground. I disagree with that, but we'll take it.
So the Redhounds, the one thing that we won't dispute, Redhounds were putting good pressure on him.
Yeah.
And
if anything, they earned that penalty, I guess you could say.
Yeah, because he was under distress when he threw it.
Yeah, he had Jewell on him, and there's another big Redhound back there after him.
3rd and 19 from the 27. He's looking to throw again, and again he's getting pressure. And throwing incomplete.
Overthrew him out of bounds.
I know that number 65 for the Redhounds. I tell you, we got to do something about our rosters here. Number 65 I have is Cody Boyd.
Yeah, that's Boyd.
And
Hunter Grubb was over there on the coverage.
Oh, I see here.
5.
You've got the rest of them over here.
Yeah.
We're a 2-page team now.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll meet our predictions. We did predictions this week. We forgot to last week, but like every game we did our predictions, and I don't know if we're going to have enough time to score all the points we predicted. The way this first quarter's gone, we're down to 2:14 in the first quarter. Redhounds still with a 7-0 lead. 4th and 19. This could be a big play for the game.
Redhounds need to make a stop right here. He launches it, and that may be no. Oh!
The receiver actually made a perfect play on that. Mahan sort of stopped and was waiting for it to come to him. The receiver wrapped back around, but Derek Mahan,
he could have made that.
The senior got enough on the ball to deflect it, so it'll be first down Redhounds. So
Redhounds get a break there. Yeah, because that receiver, I believe he could have hauled that one in.
Yeah, he had some ups too.
Yeah.
He's not a small boy. That's number 1, DeAndre Harris. They don't have his size on here. He's pretty tall.
He's a senior.
He had almost a full head on Mahan and was in the air, and Mahan got enough to deflect it.
We're at the 2:08 mark. Redhounds up 7-0, and they go on offense for the second time. Josh Jewell coming to the near side here. And full house backfield. He turns and he hands off to the tailback, number 19.
That's number 7, Matthew Jewell.
Oh, excuse me, number 7. Yeah, that's number 7, Matt Jewell. And he picks up some positive yardage this time. Out to about, the 31? Second down.
Yep.
And that's not 2nd and 5. That's about 2nd and 6 at least.
Yeah, he got a 4-yard gain there easy.
So 2nd and 6 for the Redhounds. Cobb goes under center. He turns. This time it's number 19, Brady Foley. He just powers his way out across the 35. Where it'll be 3rd down now for the Redhounds. Now it's starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Starting to feel comfortable.
I'm going to say Foley got about 4 yards there.
Josh, you're going to have to reach over there and kick Jason's lazy boy. He's nodding off over here on us.
Redhound's got 1 split right, 3 in the backfield. That's Foley up the middle. Foley's got some blocks. He's got some room to the 50.
Still on his feet.
He's on his way.
Nice run all the way out to the 25.
Line.
Big run by
40-yard gain by Brady Foley.
And the Redhounds now driving, mounting another drive. Leading this one 7-0 at the 55-second mark, 1st and 10. He was breaking tackles.
Oh, yeah. He was carrying people.
All the way downfield, he had, it seemed like 2 or 3 defenders reaching and grabbing him. And he just kept his wheels rolling. How big of a gainer was that, Josh?
40 yards.
40-yard gainer. So 1st and 10 from the 26. Jewell and Jake Kopic.
Big pressure on Cobb, and he's dropped for about a 10-yard loss there.
Yeah, number 41, Jake Kopic, the freshman, also out there now. I may have seen 41 earlier because I found him on your roster here.
Who's that?
Jake Kopic.
Yep. That's
so he may have been out there
41.
earlier.
And that might be the last play of the first quarter.
2nd and 18. Well, that will be the last play. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, it's the Redhounds 7 and Knoxville Karns 0. We'll take the break, and we'll be right back with Redhound Football. All right, we're back to action. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. On RBS Channel 18, we remind you that you can watch the Redhound Varsity on every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on RBS 18. You can watch 8th grade action on Tuesdays at 7 and 7th grade action on Mondays at 7 on RBS Channel 18. Redhounds go to work, 2nd and 18, ball on the 34-yard line. That's Matt Jewell in motion. There's a snap. Cobb, there comes the blitz, and
overthrew Hunter.
incomplete. He overthrew him.
I heard these coaches yelling. He's wide open.
Boy,
There
the blitz.
wasn't nobody around.
He laid Ty out there. The throw.
Ty can handle those, though. We saw him get hit quite a bit last year, and he took some nasty ones last week. Ty's a
pretty big boy.
He's a big boy.
And that comes in handy, you know.
Some first quarter stats for the Redhounds. Brady Foley had 58 yards on the ground. Matt Jewell, 6. Cobb had 36 yards passing. Jewell received 16. Grubb had 15. Of course, Grubb had that touchdown. And that's where we stand, 7-0 Redhounds.
Cobb will work out of the shotgun. This time we got Grubb, and I believe it's Anderson here to the near side. 3 out to the right. Here comes the blitz. Dumps it off to Foley. Nice play. Nice defense there. So they can bring him down about the 34.
1 yard gain.
See where they mark it. Yep, 34-yard line. 4th down now for the Redhounds. We'll see what they can do. All right, Josh Jewell split out to the right. Cobb with 3 backs behind him now.
Full house backfield. I've always liked that look.
Goes under center. He's looking. He's got Jewell out there, and he's open.
He overthrew him a little bit.
Man. Well, Cobb is just a little long on his throws. And so Karns, I think, lucky to escape here. And they'll get the ball on, as the Redhounds turn it over on downs. So they go to work 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line, Josh. And a couple of passes that he had guys wide open.
And that drive.
And he just overthrows them.
That drive went south on that. That sack started off after the big Foley run. They had the 10-yard loss on the sack. He threw the incompletion, overthrew Grubb. Big pressure, though.
Yeah.
Big pressure caused that. That just wasn't Ty overthrowing somebody. Because we saw last week he's pretty accurate. A little screen pass to Foley didn't work. And then pressure there caused him to overthrow Jewell a little bit.
There's a snap, handoff. And watch out if he can catch that corner. Taken down about the 41.
Derek Mahan
Gained about
tripped
5,
him up.
didn't he? Or 6?
Derek Mahan tripped him up, and looks like number 8, Taylor Waddle, also on the tackle.
Second and 3 for Karns. They're quickly back to the line. And whistles.
Flag.
False start against Karns. Second down now and about 8 for Karns. We're at the 10-26 mark. 7-0 Redhounds. Karns, they're still looking for their first touchdown of the season, Josh.
Yeah. And that's got to be tough as a coach now. You played 5 quarters, and what your guys hopefully go out and do what you taught them to do in practice, and they're executing. And
they got some room this time.
He's going to be close. I think he's going to be short of the first down by about a yard.
Get set. Let's go.
They marking him at the 43.
And they're doing this hurry-up offense. We'll see how this affects the Hounds. I saw a lineman coming on the field to switch out and didn't have time.
3rd and 1. There's snap.
Nothing doing it this time.
Oh, man. Who got back there, Josh? Number 36?
Number 36, Tanner Powers, the freshman, with the tackle for a loss.
Nice play by Powers. I'll tell you what I like. Man, Coach Jewell, he is able to develop some. He's got some depth, a little depth.
Yeah.
Seems like, don't he?
Yeah.
More than what he usually has.
Yeah, he's got a lot more depth this year, and that's going to happen when you have how many kids were on that 8th grade team?
The influx of talent.
Yeah, there was like 30 kids on that team alone, and most of them are here on this team. And
you've got some sophomores that and Zach Henson, of course, started last year. But you've got Taylor Waddle's been out there a bunch this year. Kai Jackson. So you've got some sophomores that are getting on the field now.
This is a really, really young team, but the expectations are still high because you got athletes. Even though they're young, most of these kids would be on the field anywhere in Southeast Kentucky, no matter what the depth chart looked like, just because they're so talented.
Right.
And, a big one like that right there, Tanner Powers, we see him get his first stop in the backfield in the year. He played most of the game last week. I've not paid attention yet to see if he's actually starting, but he's spending a lot of time at middle linebacker, and he gets through there, and he got that guy for a loss. And, of course, senior leader Brady Foley came back there and got the big lick to put him on the ground finally.
Well, Tanner, there's a lot of good players on that freshman squad, but Tanner is one that stands out, and we'll be seeing him for a long time, making a lot of big plays because we've watched him at every level do that.
Here he's right down on the line.
They're punting, we think. There's a snap.
Tommy Bailey comes hard.
Punt. Hunter Grubb fields it about the 22. Reverse to Brady. Out to about the 30, 31-yard line. So they were pretty disciplined there.
Yep, they stayed back. They knew their assignments. And
so the Redhounds really don't make much off of that one. But it was a good thought. At the 8:57 mark, it's 7-0 Redhounds, and the Redhounds now go on offense.
They're definitely getting challenged here, Red Hawks. We're seeing some weird stuff, ain't they?
Jason says that we're seeing some weird stuff getting challenged. And, yeah, I mean, especially that offense, I've not seen anything like that. And so the Redhounds getting a lot of looks here tonight. 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line for Ty Cobb. Turns and leaves it with Brady Foley. And he's out across the 35 to about the 36. Five-yard gain for Foley. Ball on the 36, 2nd and 5.
We've seen a lot of whistles in the first half.
Wonder what this one is.
Well, I didn't see a flag. Maybe an equipment issue. Could be.
All right, the 1 o'clock, 2nd and 5.
He could have had blood on his arm or anything. I see Kim Clary attending the Josh Jewell on the sideline. They made him step out, and we'll get him fixed up, and he'll be back.
Snap, handoff, Foley. Taken down for no gain. I don't think.
Now, I'm pretty impressed with this defensive line from Karns still. Besides that 140-yard run, Foley and Jules really not had a lot of running room.
No, they've done a good job. How many yards did you say they had, Redhounds, in the first quarter? 56?
Give me just a minute here. Foley and Jewell combined had 64 yards.
64. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Matt Jewell, tailback, and he's out to at least the 40. He got across the 40. Hard to tell there, a big pile. Around the 40-yard line, he started going down. So he's crossed to about the 41-yard line, and that may be a first down for the Redhounds. They're going to check. They're going to measure here at the 7:25 mark of the second quarter.
It's going to be pretty close.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, there are fans over here dancing and fist pumping, and Oh, they're doing a train or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Looks like
Looks like the horns are.
Yeah.
First down, Redhounds. First and 10, Redhounds. Ball on the 41-yard line. I love the band.
Yeah.
I'll say that again before this game's over a few times.
Their band's about as big as their football team.
Well, I love the drums, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about the college atmosphere, the bands, the drums. Cobb, this is Jewell, and he's taken down
Pretty hard.
And I have to wonder about that ankle. Although he
looked fine right there on his cuts, and
he looked fine out in warm-ups. I was watching him down there, and he looked pretty good. Coach Creekmore said he thought. I said, how good is he? He said 90%. And he's like I said, he said he was amazed how well Matt had been able to work this week in practice. But he said it was a bad one.
Everybody's body's different as to how fast you can. Heal and recover from stuff
and
like
that. Your pain tolerance, too, right?
Yeah. Rocket socks do a lot for twisted ankle.
Foley looking for a place to run now. Finds out 45. Down at the 50, still on his feet, and he'll go across the 50-yard line.
He's got about 9 yards
there.
He's
brought out of bounds. And I believe he'll have another first down, Josh. He'll be close. We got a man down. Who is it, a Karns player? I'm still looking for. He's on sideline, isn't he?
Number 7.
All right, let's take a timeout as we have a Karns player down on the field, and we'll be right back. This is Redhound football. It's 7-0 Redhounds. All right, we're back as the Karns player you can see coming across the field. Glad to see that. He's on his own coming off the field. And it's number 7 for Karns. Tyler Stewart, he's a senior defensive back for the Beavers. 6:20 mark now. Redhounds 7-0 and trying to mount a drive. He's short of the first down. I thought he got up over the 48, but
they marked him at 50.
That's where to be third down now, and about a yard and a half. There's a snap, handoff, goes to Foley, and he's got a hole. And watch him, he's running hard. Man, nice run, Brady Foley. Out to about the 36-yard line.
He got 14 yards.
So big run for Brady, and it's another Redhound first down now as the Redhounds moving the football. Redhounds come to the line. Snap and a handoff, and again it's Brady Foley off the right tackle. This time nothing much. He'll be stuffed. As he hit the 35-yard line, he's hit and dropped. He's second down. Second down, we'll call it 10 as he gained almost a yard, but we'll just call it 10. Second and 10 for the Redhounds. 5:33 mark.
87-yard rushing on the night for Brady Foley so far.
Josh Jewell comes split to the near side here, out to the far side. Dalton Anderson, number 46. That's Brady Foley, number 19, in motion. Snap. Nope, sorry. Foley in motion. Snap.
Ball's loose.
All the way back to the 48. And that looked like that. Was that intended for Foley?
I think it was intended for Cobb the whole time, but Foley was right there.
Brady come through there with his arm like he was preparing.
I think it was supposed to take this. Cobb was supposed to take the snap and do the handoff, and didn't work.
Timing was way off on that one.
Yep.
So that one really cost the Redhounds now.
That's a loss.
All the way back to the 48. 47.
It's an 18-yard loss.
28. Third down and 28. Yeah, all the way back to their own 47-yard line. So I didn't like that too much, Josh. There's a snap. He's looking. He's got good protection. throwing, got his man down here, and that has to.
Yeah, the ball was uncatchable, or that probably would have been pass interference.
Boy, they had their hands all over him.
That's going to bring out the Redhound punting unit again.
This will be the first punt tonight for the Redhounds?
It will be the first punt.
First punt for the Redhounds.
Yeah, we went on it. It went for it on 4th down once already.
Redhounds in punt formation. There's snap. And he's throwing. It's fake. He's got Tommy Bailey. Had him at the 40-yard line, and he dropped it. But, as far as Tommy's concerned, I have to say that ball was thrown low.
Yeah.
He was having to reach for it. So, bad break there for the Redhounds. And now the Redhounds have to go on defense. That was number 22 for the Redhounds, Derek Mahan, that was in punt formation throwing the pass.
That's and of course that was a play they ran last week, and Mahan threw a pass that connected for about 30 yards, a big first down that sparked us to our first score of the game. And,
that's right.
Has a big turning point, but didn't work out tonight. So Karns is going to take over at the Redhounds' 48-yard line. Only trailing by 7, 4:10 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, that ball, it's just thrown a little low.
Yeah,
so
he actually had pressure on him.
Yeah, both ways, it just didn't work out.
I didn't even realize that the play, I thought it was going to be offsides on somebody.
Karns takes the timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. 7-0 Redhounds at the 4:10 mark. This is Redhound football. All right, we're back. This is Redhound football. And the Redhounds looking to stop the Beavers, who have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. From Redhound 47-yard line. 1st and 10 play. There's a snap. Dropping back, looking to pass.
He's got his man.
And he overthrows him.
Yeah. Good coverage there by Hunter Grubb.
Good coverage.
I thought he had him beat, but there at the end, he was right there step for step with him.
Yep. Just an overthrown pass. So both quarterbacks having a little too much on the ball tonight.
They've both been hit a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell him he has to run his route.
Brings up 2nd and 10 now from the 47.
You have to excuse me. I've been running a little bit of a cold this past week.
Looks like there's a lot of confusion there on the Karns side.
Yeah, they're all over the field. He finally picks his
There's a snap. He's looking to throw.
Big pressure.
And
overthrown.
Incomplete.
And that was number 22, Mahan.
Not bad coverage. But
it scares me. He slows down a little bit for it, and that boy, he's covering so much taller than him. It only takes about 2 steps to catch back up with him, and he's got quite a bit of height. He can jump up there and grab it over him.
Mahan, 3rd and 10.
He's one of those we didn't see a whole lot of last year, but this year it's looking so far so good, You see a guy step up.
Snap, blitz. Ooh.
There he's right with him that time. Almost had a chance for the pick.
Yep. So we bring up 4th and 10 now from the 47. So Karns in this series,
they went to the air.
Just couldn't get anything.
3 passes, 3 incompletions.
And the Redhounds now get a chance to take possession of the football again.
Brady Foley deep. We all know what can happen on these punt returns. Ever since Coach Jackie Jewell took over special teams when I play, and they've always been pretty exciting.
Grubb and Foley deep.
They got a big punter. It's like Jared Lorenzen back there. He bobbled it.
Ball.
He's down on it.
So, big break for the Redhounds. The Redhounds take over now, on the 41-yard line?
Yeah. That's a gift.
So they had the ball in good field position to start with, speaking of Karns. 3 and out.
Yeah, I'm looking here. We punted the ball with 4:15 remaining in the second quarter, and there's still 3:50 on the clock. They've given us plenty of time to score here and great field position.
Oh, yeah. So Redhounds go to work 1st and 10.
Listen, get Nathan in at the end.
looks like both Jules coming to the near side, and it's Josh and Matt. Hunter Grubb out, split out to the far side. Ty Cobb works out of the shotgun. Grubb in motion. Snap. Good protection. Throws. Incomplete. I tell you, as good as Cobb looked with his balls last week, tonight he's struggling.
Yeah. I think I'm glad he threw that one low, though, because as open as Jewel was, he had a hornet's nest around him. He was closing in. If he had lofted that one a little bit, that could have been bad.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41. He's getting good protection for the most part, I think.
Yeah, if we was watching a college game, I'd be saying he's holding the ball way too long. He's got a young line out there. He's got some young receivers, and these guys aren't in perfect sync. You know, this is the 2nd game of the year. You don't want him to be doing this playoff time. You want the ball to come out faster than it is right now, but you know, he had about 5 seconds right there, and really most of the time, I remember when I played, the coaches asked for a solid 4 seconds, and then it's on your quarterback. You know, it's his time to step up, get rid of the ball, make something happen. If you don't have it, throw it away or run.
Well, let's get a couple announcements here before we hit the half. Once again, if you are watching us over cable on RBS Channel 18, you know that we're showing the games, and you can catch varsity action every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. 8th grade games Tuesdays at 7 o'clock, and 7th grade games on Mondays at 7. And we'll remind you that you can order football DVDs, season DVDs, by contacting 528-4067. That's Redhound Productions. Sarah Gay is in charge down there. $35 each for 7th or 8th grade packages, $45 for varsity packages. Varsity packages will contain all the games, home and away, and 8th and 7th grade will cover all the home games, and there may be a possibility of a bonus away game. Cobb, he's got Jewel down here, and this time almost intercepted. Is that sort of what you was talking about?
Yeah.
Lofting the ball?
Yeah, that was sort of like a duck is what I would call it, like a dead duck flying through there. Anybody could have shot that down, and he just, you know, if he would have zipped that in there and actually led Jewel a little bit more toward the sideline, you know Jewel's going to grab it.
Yeah.
If you get it within 2 or 3 yards, he's going to lay out, he's going to make the catch on it. We saw a spectacular one-handed catch last week when he laid out. You lofted in there, though, and you got everybody on this defense is going to be taller than Josh Jewel as he's standing there at 5'9". That's a dangerous pass.
So it brings up now 3rd and 10 for the Redhounds. Ball on the 41. He's looking, he's throwing, and intercepted. Well, it'll be Karns football. So it'll be 1st and 10, Karns, 3:30 mark. And this last couple of minutes, this last 5 minutes of this quarter have slowed down to a snail's pace as we were rolling along pretty well. Now the Redhounds back on defense. There's a snap. He's getting pressure. He's rolling, throwing. Intercepted. Brady Foley about the 39. And he's going to be brought down at about the 30, 31. So good defense there by Brady Foley on the interception, and the Redhounds go right back on the field with the offense.
Okay, message from Stanley.
So it'll be 1st and 10. 31-yard line, that's where they mark it. Snap. Foley, 25. Down to about the 18, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him at about.
Or I'm not sorry, they're not the 18,
22.
22, yes.
About a 9-yard gain there for Brady.
Bring up 2nd down. Snap. Handoff. That's Foley again off the left side, and this time nothing doing. Good defense by Karns. Number 7 for Karns, Tyler Stewart. That's the DB that went down earlier on the sideline.
Yep. Loss of about a yard there for the Redhounds. You hate to see us get away from here without any points.
3rd and a long 2. Yeah. Because we've been down here really
this should
good field.
I mean, we should be going up 3 touchdowns right now, and it's the drives have just stalled out.
Jewell out to the far side this time. Number 41.
That's Jake Kopic, the freshman.
Yep. He's down to what, about the 21?
Yep.
So the Redhound's going to be short.
What did he give him there? They gave him about a
About a
yard.
yard.
Didn't they?
But I tell you where he's marked, it don't look like he got a yard.
No.
Fourth down play now.
Big play for the Redhounds. 1:35 mark of the second quarter. Redhounds still on top, 7-0.
Oh, boy.
Big false start right there. Yeah.
Well, that'll back it up now and make it 4th and 6. Almost 7. It's a long 6. 1:28 on the clock.
Yeah, so a 4th and short goes to a 4th and long. 4th and 7 for the Hounds. Clock's running, 1:06. Cobb's back. He's got his man wide open. That's Jewell.
He hit him. And he's down to what, the 12,
to about the
13?
Yep, 12, 13-yard line.
First down, Redhounds.
So they go from...
Oh, we're under a minute now, so the clock management here is crucial. And play calling, I guess. Where's the ball marked?
The 14, so
14?
13-yard pass to Matt Jewell.
First and 10. Here's snap.
There's a flag. Matt Jewell running hard down to about the 10-yard line. Ineligible.
Clock on 42 seconds.
That's illegal man in motion against the Redhounds. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Back us up again.
.42 seconds. First and 15 now for the Redhounds from the 19-yard line.
It's an offensive penalty, so that clock's going to roll on his.
Josh and Matt Jewell both split here to the near side. Dalton Anderson out to the far side. Snap, looking.
Big pressure.
Incomplete.
Low pass.
Second and 15 now. Ball on the 19. 33 seconds left. Redhounds 19 yards away from pay dirt. Again, Anderson goes split out to the right. Matt Jewell, Josh Jewell to the near side. Foley flanks the quarterback. Ty Cobb out of the shotgun. Drops back again, looking. Getting pressure now. Looking, throwing, incomplete. And flags are on the...
And with Grubb by himself, see a Karns player on the ground. That could very well be offensive pass interference. Let's see what we get here. Defensive holding.
.26 seconds left.
So we're at the 19. That'd probably be half the distance to the goal. Be about the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard penalty. Call it the 9.5.
Okay, it's on the 4.
Just across the 10-yard line, right?
Yep.
And that's where it's now 2nd down. And I'm thinking about 5 from what I can tell up here.
Yep.
26 seconds. See what the Redhounds can do.
Well, I tell you one thing they can do is kick a field goal.
Yeah, they might could do that.
Because we've seen Kai Jackson out warming up today, and he was hitting them lined up at about the 20, which would make this
Snap,
his
Cobb
range.
looking, throwing. Almost intercepted again.
I'm going to mark that one up as good defense. I think he might have had a little bit of speed on Jewell there, and he shot in front of him.
He's going to have to give them a little more respect throwing into these.
Yeah, I agree.
This coverage. I mean, he's on a short field anyhow.
Yeah, I mean, 9-yard line.
So it's 22-second mark now. 3rd down play coming up for the Redhounds. Josh Jewell comes split out here to the left. Turns. This time they go to the ground, and that's Brady Foley. I don't know if they give him progress. He might be to the 6.
They did.
They call timeout. Well, they call timeout. Or first down. Oh, timeout. Okay.
Timeout, Corbin. So it's 14-second mark. It's a timeout for the Redhounds. They're up 7-0. We'll take a break. All right, we're back. This is RVS Channel 18, Redhound Productions broadcast of Redhound football.
Kai Jackson's on the field for
the Redhounds are going to go for a field goal. It's 14-second mark here on 4th and 3.
Yeah,
so it's sophomore Kai Jackson
on for a 24-yard field goal attempt.
Snap. Oh, he missed it. He's off to the right. If he's dead ahead, he's good. But off on this hash mark, he just couldn't pull it in. So the field goal attempt's no good. And at the 10-second mark, now Karns will take the ball 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. So we've got a good football game here. I mean, it's a 7-0 game.
Tested a little more than
we might not be seeing as much offense as we'd like, but you can't argue that this is a good ball game because this one's very far from being decided.
Yeah.
So Karns goes to work, 1st and 10 from their 8, and they're throwing. And he's got a man down here. Complete. To about the 49. Where to be 1st and 10. Is that Mahan on the coverage?
Yep. That's that big tall boy I was talking about.
He's going to be hard for them to cover.
Yep.
And I'm surprised that they've not tried to expose that more already. We'll just stay right here with 2 seconds left on the clock. And Karns taking the timeout. They have the ball on the 49, 1st and 10.
That's their biggest gain of the night, a 29-yard pass completion.
That was longer than that. It was at the 8.
Wow, you're at the 20. If the field goal is missed inside the 20.
Oh, that's right. He had the field goal. That's right.
Yeah, they bring it out to the 20.
Well, like I say, I'm surprised they've not tried to expose that more, because that's a big mismatch out there.
Yeah. I just, I don't know. I don't understand their offense. Because that kid, he's big, he's lanky, he's fast.
Well, he's to the near side this time.
He appears to be the biggest piece of their offense thus far, what we've seen. He's about the only one they've thrown to, and they've not had much of a running game.
It's DeAndre Harris, the senior wide receiver and defensive back.
Lined up on him this time is Hunter Grubb. And the Redhounds are playing more of a prevent defense. Big cushion, but that's on purpose.
He fires it incomplete. That's the last play of the half. So, second game of the season for the Redhounds. They come in here against Karns from Knoxville, Tennessee. Both teams looking for their first victory of the season, and the Redhounds lead this one at the half, 7-0. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with second half action in a moment. This is Redhound. Welcome back to Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. This is RBS Channel 18, and this is Redhound Football. I'm Randy McCarg along with Josh and Jason Snell on the camera, bringing you game number 2 of the 2011 season. We're at halftime, just about to kick it off for the second half. Redhounds up 7-0 on Karns from Knoxville. Both teams look for their first win, Josh, and you've got our halftime stats for the Redhounds.
Yeah, it was a pretty dismal first half coming down to the offense for the Redhounds. They had 119 total yards on 41 plays of offense. Cobb 6 of 15 with 49 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Brady Foley 13 carries, 85 yards, and an interception on defense. Matt Jewell had 12 yards on a couple carries, 13 yards receiving. Josh Jewell 16 yards receiving. Of course, he had the big game last week at Clark County. Hunter Grubb 15 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. And that's it. That's really all we've got to talk about from the first half. Karns had a few big stops. We got down there. We was in the red zone actually right before the end of the half, and we were unable to connect on a 24-yard field goal attempt by Kai Jackson. But where I'm sitting, we should be up 21-0 right now.
Well, the Redhounds and Karns both looking for their first win of the season, Josh. Here's the thing, though. Redhounds have a 7-0 lead at half. Same score that Karns was beaten by last week in their opener by South Doyle. And also, as we enter into quarter number 7 of the season for both teams, the Karns team still looking for their first touchdown.
Yeah, and I know what that's like. 2005, my senior year, I believe we was in our 3rd game before we ever got a touchdown. It's rough.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Coach's point of view, players' point of view, fans, it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling being on the field, knowing that your defense, I mean, we weren't terrible, but, you know, it's hard to win a game when you can't score any points.
Yeah, exactly.
We were relying on Chance Henderson was our kicker. I know the big joke forever. You know, you had to joke around. You can't just dwell on it in the locker room. You'll completely, you know, the coaches will lose you, you'll lose it. And, you know, we stayed tight, and, of course, we came back, finished 500. But he was the leading scorer for like 4 or 5 games on field goals alone.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll keep these guys shut out tonight and wish them best of luck the rest of the season.
Let them go to Tennessee and score their first touchdown.
Let them go back down to Knoxville and score. But.
All right, the ball's on the tee. It's Derek Mahan, got teed up there to our right, and he'll kick it to Karns, and we'll be underway here in the second half. He moves on the ball, and there's the kick. Bounces all the way down to the 19 where it's fielded by Karns. Nice return.
Breaking tackles.
All the way out to about the 44-yard line, I think. Number 6.
Number 8,
Shaquille
Taylor Waddle on the
Cantrell.
Excuse me, I thought you was calling out our player.
That's number 6, Shaquille Cantrell. He's a senior wide receiver and defensive back.
And our sophomore safety / quarterback, number 8, Taylor Waddle on the tackle. That starts the 3rd quarter. They're starting out at their own 44-yard line, so good field position here. Let's see if the Redhounds can answer that big return and keep them right here.
There's a snap flag.
I saw movement on the Redhound line. Nobody crossed the line.
He'll be out to the 49.
So that might be.
I think I saw movement on the offensive side of the ball. We'll see.
Yeah, he might have caught a white shirt there. That's exactly what it is. Illegal man in motion.
So, they'll back it up a yard, or 5 yards. Let's remind you that if you're watching us on RBS Channel 18, you watch us at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays nights with varsity action, 7 o'clock on Tuesdays for 8th grade action, 7 o'clock on Mondays for 7th grade action. Brought to you by Redhound Productions. 11:46 to go. We're just underway in the second half from Campbell Field. 1st and 15, ball on the 44 for Karns. Got his man wide open out here.
That's nice.
Ball's loose.
Ball's on the ground.
Redhounds football.
Derek Mahan, number 22, the senior, falls on the ball.
So big defensive play after the reception's made. Karns turns it over, and it'll be 1st and 10 Redhounds. Now the Redhounds need to capitalize. Redhounds just across the 50-yard line in Karns territory. Go to work 1st and 10. Ty Cobb brings them to the line. Josh Jewell out to the far side. Snap, handoff, and nice run all the way down to about the 42.
That's what they call downhill running. As soon as he got that ball, he never had to speed up. He was at full speed when he took the ball in the backfield. And he never slowed down.
How's that look?
Brady gets
Got
about
it.
a 7-yard gain.
You catching me too, Jason? We're good? All right, we've had a little technical difficulty there. There's handoff to Matt Jewell. And the ball
Ball's
stripped.
on the ground.
Picked up. Watch out. Oh, there's a hold.
Yeah.
Karns is going to score. They get a break as there was a hold. So they finally get their first touchdown of the season, and it comes from the defense, and it's 7-6. This Karns crowd understandably happy because they have their first points of the season.
He was going to the ground, so it's not like Matt dropped the ball. Somebody forced that out.
Yes.
He had several men on him.
Yes.
Somebody came in there and made a play,
Yep.
popped that ball out, and I think that was number 54, big number 52, which is Michael Wilson, a senior offensive and defensive lineman, picks it up, and he trotted about 55 yards for a touchdown for the Beavers.
Aided by a hold that was not called. And anybody watching the tape can back it up and they'll see it. Well, they've not been in this position, so
I don't know if they would have caught him without the hold. He was fast, man. He was a fast lineman.
Let's take the timeout with the Redhounds up 7-6. We'll be right back. All right, we're back as Karns will try the extra point to tie this one up. 7-6 Redhounds. There's the snap and the kick. And it's good. So they tie it up, 7-7. Let's take a break here, Jason, and we'll be back with Karns kicking to the Redhounds. All right, we're back to action. Redhound football. And Redhounds. Matt Jewell was carrying the ball as he's being tackled. The ball came loose. It was knocked loose. And Karns picked it up, took it into the end zone for their first touchdown of the season. Now we're tied up 7-7. 10:45 mark. There's a kick. It's a good one. He fielded about the 9. That's Brady Foley. And he's out to about close to the 30. 1st and 10 Redhounds. So, this Karns fans were really excited, and understandably so, as they just scored their first touchdown of the season. It came early in the 3rd quarter of the 2nd game. Redhounds go to work now, 1st and 10. All tied up 7-7. Josh will split here to the near side. Hand off, Foley, still on his feet. He gets a couple. Hard-earned yards. I'm picking up the crowd.
10-10 mark, 3rd quarter. You hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
I hear them as well as I hear you down there.
That's Foley. He's got some room.
And he's going to be out near the first down, isn't he?
He's very close.
Good 8-yard gain there for Brady.
Third down play coming. Third down, we'll call it 1. It's not quite 1 yard, though, for the Redhounds.
Yeah, they gotta just fall forward a little bit. They got the full house backfield.
Ball on
Everybody in
39.
tight.
Snap and first down. Good carry.
Yeah, I got about 5 yards there, out to 45, maybe across the 45-yard line. So good game.
Brady forward. They'll move the chains. First and 10 Redhounds.
So a good start to this second drive of the third quarter as the Redhounds have already moved 15 yards. Injured player coming off the field for
I think he's got some cramps.
the Beavers. Yeah, number 8, Matt Chesney. He's a junior running back and defensive back. And we had our own trouble with cramps last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. First and 10 now, Redhounds. Cobb, hands off. Lots of running room there.
That's Jake Kopic, the
And
freshman.
he's out inside the 45 down to about the 41.
Yeah.
Nope, they mark him at the 40.
42,
42.
so
First down, Redhounds.
13-yard gain by the freshman. I love to see the young guys getting involved.
First down play. There's the handoff, and the ball's on the ground.
On the ground.
Brady Foley. And Karns now with some momentum, Josh.
Yeah. And that's something you can't afford to do in what's now a 7-7 game. You come out in the third quarter, you fumble immediately on the first drive almost, and you've actually mounted quite a drive here. Moved the ball around about 30 yards.
And give it up again.
Yep. And it's great field position, too. They're at the 47-yard line. Heavy pressure, ball's on the ground. He's going down. They sacked him. Number 7, Matt Jewell, and number 60, Nick Howington in on that one.
Bring up second down. And they're back to the 44-yard line. Second down and about 13. Snap, throw, incomplete.
Big play by Derek Mahan, number 22. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah.
He's been reading it pretty good all night. He's been right there, but he saw that receiver go up for the ball, and he just put his helmet right in his back and made sure he didn't hold on to it.
So it brings up third down now for the Beavers, and it'll be third and 13. Ball on the 44-yard line. Snap. Ball's on the ground.
Here comes Jewell. He throws it away. Mahan. And he bounced out. He about had it.
Boy, he come close.
He put it. Jewell's down.
Good defensive pressure again by the Redhounds.
Matt Jewell's down. And there's a flag. Is it holding?
Flag going against the Beavers. Holding. Yeah, I saw that back there.
Anytime you see a jailbreak rush like that, with especially it seems like it never fails. If that ball ends up on the ground, all of a sudden your rush is just twice or triple what it usually is. Yeah. Nonetheless, the Redhounds will decline that, and it'll be about 4th and 13.
All right, let's just not walk around and get on the line.
Both teams are real confused about where the ball's at.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Long snapper forgot to come on.
Good kick.
Real good punt. Not let that one roll into the end zone. Whoa. Down at the 1 yard line.
Wow.
And that punt just covered 54 yards.
Big play there by Karns special teams.
Excuse me, a 56-yard punt. And it's down inside the 1 yard line, looks like to me.
We've got another one down, cramping it looks like down here for Karns.
Wow. What are you going to do? I mean, the ball gets by you. So far, it's a long punt. It's a real long punt for high school. You're running backwards to it, and you see the guys coming at you. You have to let it go and hope it goes in the end zone. You go down to pick up that ball. More than likely, you're going to get laid out, and it's going to be a touchdown or a safety.
Yeah.
You got to let it go and pray that it's going to roll into the end zone.
7:45 mark, 1st and 10 now. Redhounds on their own 1 yard line. Flag.
Yeah.
Well, they.
Oh, he did pull him down, but he just went around his neck.
Yeah, I think I heard unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah. So that's going to let the Redhounds out of the out of the big hole they were in. Give them a little breathing room here, right?
Yeah, that's a nice little penalty there. Helps us out. Not really sure what that was. I imagine that was a face mask. And here, basically, I'll pull my mic back some. Is that better?
There's a snap. Brady Foley keeps his feet moving, and he's out across the 20 maybe. Yeah, if you pull your mic back a little bit, maybe that'll help out.
I was going off what Jason said last week because I was too quiet.
But it's real loud, and for some reason you weren't getting the volume at all, unless he kept on turning his volume up. 7:08 mark. 1st and 10 is picked up, or excuse me, 2nd and 5. Clock, I make the mistake of looking at the clock. They're slow to set it. 6:55. Is that Kopic?
That is. That topic.
Nice run by the freshman. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And about a 6-yard gain there. That's good for a first down. Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't hear myself anymore.
I can't either, but that's okay. 1st and 10, ball on 27. Hand off, Foley, taken down immediately. They've got a good defense.
Yeah, their defensive line's real good, too.
Clock running. 2nd and 12 as Redhounds lose a couple on that one. Ball on the 25-yard line. Cobb. Snap. That's Jake Kopic. Ball's loose. Recovered by Karns. And they've got a Karns player down. I didn't see that. So let's take a timeout, Jason, and we'll be right back. We're back to action. 1st and 10 now after the Redhound turnover. And the ball's on the 28-yard line of the Redhound. Now Karns in good position here. Looking, got time, got good. He's got his man. Down near the 5. This Karns team starting to look like a good football team to me. Find their stride, aren't they?
That's big number 1 again. DeAndre Harris, the senior.
Ball on the 8 now. For Karns. Snap, handoff. He's down to about 5.
Redhounds need to make a stop here. The way this game has gone, only 14 points on the board. We're 31 minutes into this game. Can't really afford to give up a touchdown right here.
Not the way the Redhounds have been taking care of the football. They really can't afford to give it up. Handoff. Nope.
He didn't get in.
He won't make
He
it.
got a couple yards, maybe a yard and a half there.
Be 3rd and goal now.
See where they spot him. They had him on the 6th. Looks like they had him on the 6th last time. 4-yard line right here. It's 3rd and goal from the 4. They're right back on the line. Quarterback still got it. He's going down. Quarterback sack number 36.
Tanner Powers, the freshman. So we're at the 4:03 mark. Just seen some fireworks over there. 4th down and 12. Now they're going to try the field goal. That's a big play by Tanner.
That's a huge play by the freshman.
Snap, big rush, and no good. So the Redhounds come out unscathed on that one, and they look a little fired up because they made the stop. And the Redhounds take over now, 1st and 10.
If I'm a senior and I'm playing right now,
All right,
what you got, Dad?
Cobb's going to be taken down. Back near the 10. So to bring up 2nd down. Bother me if you're getting something. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. I'm sorry. It's going to be back at about the 13. I rely too much on the scoreboard. And
Have we resolved our technical difficulties?
well, I'm not getting anything on the headset, but he's getting us on the tape.
I'm getting
Cobb
you
back
now.
to pass. Another rush. This time he hits his man, but it's going for short yardage. That's Hunter Grubb, and it'll bring up now 4th down. 3rd down?
Yeah.
We got a man down. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to action. Yes, that was Brady Foley, the injured player, and he's off the sideline. I believe he's cramping again. 2:33 mark now. 3rd down, and that's more than 13. It's about 16. 3rd and 16. Clock running. Snap. Looking. Throwing. Complete. Josh Jewell, it's 25.
He's going to be short.
It's going to be bringing up 4th down now for the Redhounds. So it'll be a putting situation for the Redhounds. Fourth and 5, ball on the 25. 2-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Redhounds in a real fight here tonight with Karns High from Knoxville, Tennessee. All tied up 7-7 here. And the Redhounds have just not been able to get anything going here on offense. Mayhem with the kick.
That's what we like to see.
And they're just going to
What
let
a
that
punt.
one go. pretty good. Down to about, what, the 32-yard line? 30. That's where they'll mark it, around 32.
43-yard punt.
So that'd be 1st and 10 there for Karns now. It's been a good football game as far as the score goes. I mean, it's been tight.
Yeah, they're
But
sort of sloppier than
a lot
I'd
of
like to
miscues
see.
by the Redhounds. How many turnovers do we have, Josh, by the Redhounds?
I think we've got 4. I think there's been 3 fumbles that we've lost and
The interception?
the 1 interception, and we had another fumble that we was able to dive on. Probably a couple of them that we was able to dive on.
1st and 10 play, and he's out across the 40.
About 7-8 yards there.
Bring up 2nd down for Karns.
The way their offenses went tonight, you can't ask for much more than that.
No, they're doing a good job.
It's no time for this defense to lay down. We're down to 1:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 7-point game. You've got to, your defense has played a good game. The defense has not given up anything. Of course, their touchdown was scored by their defense.
Right.
And it's a lot to ask of you. You're going to have to ask your defense to pitch a shutout tonight, it looks like.
Number 10, I believe, Kai Jackson, a little anxious.
Encroachment, offsides, whatever you want to call it. It was on us, and that's 5 yards and a 1st down for the Beavers.
You got number 4, Harrison Reedy, the freshman, over there on the far side at corner. You got Taylor Waddle, the sophomore, back here at safety. Almost intercepted by Mayhem.
He turned around, and it was there. I'm actually surprised he got his hands up in time to even touch that ball.
36, Tanner Powers in there also in the linebacker position. Josh, in such a tight ball game, when's the last time you've seen this many young kids? It's been a while. I don't know if I can ever remember seeing this many young kids on the field.
Yeah, I can't. My senior year.
In this situation, a 7-7 game.
My senior year when we lost in triple overtime to DeSales, the field was peppered with sophomores and freshmen.
34 seconds. There's a snap. There's pressure. Oh, he gets away. There's putting the heat on him. Finally brought down by number 61 of the Redhounds. And that is Grant Grigsby for the Redhounds. Grigsby, a junior.
For a loss. Playing a team like this, you want to think you're getting sacks when you're out there, but that quarterback, I'm pretty sure he had never had an intention to throw the ball.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the defense has been good. I mean, they're aggressive, and they've put a lot of pressure on that quarterback when he's held the ball.
Yeah, we've had no problem up front on defense, on the defensive side of the ball, but they haven't either when their defense has been on the field. We had the one big play. Brady went 40 yards.
What was the flag, Josh?
I think it was a late hit on the Beavers.
So that really puts them in a hole.
Could have been hold. Looks like they marked off 10. Yeah, that's going to be holding. They're replaying the down.
Count the yardage, Josh. What do they got? About
2nd and 22.
2nd and 22. Snap. Looking.
That's a hold.
And incomplete.
Now,
Now
you know what? There was holding.
There is no way that they should be throwing a flag on it.
No.
Wasn't that ball out of bounds?
Looked like the same play we saw earlier when Hunter Grubb got roughed up and the ball was right on the sideline. They never called anything.
Well, I think that's
and
a bad
anything,
call.
It looked like the receiver ran over him.
I think it's a bad call.
There was a holding back there, too. Bad.
Well,
Number 60, Hallington, was coming through.
I've seen a few holds by them that has not been called.
But nonetheless,
So it gives them a first down at the 48.
no matter who's been on defense tonight, it has been the defense on both sides which have been the faster teams tonight. Lots of pressure on our offense as well as theirs. This play right here is going to end the third quarter.
There's a snap.
It's 32. It's got it. Got the 49-yard line. He's met by about half the team there.
So that's the end of the third quarter from Campbell Field. The score, 7-7, Corbin and Karns. And we'll take the timeout here and be back with fourth quarter action in a moment. All right, we're back. This is Redhound Productions broadcast of Redhound football on RBS Channel 18. And it's 2nd and about 9 for Karns as we start the fourth quarter. There's a snap, there's a pass, and it's complete. He's to the 48-yard line of the Redhounds. Short gain. He's going to have about 6 to go. Bring up third and about 6 for Karns. Brings up third down now.
There's
snap,
big
throw,
pressure.
Complete.
I'll tell you what, number 4, Harrison Reedy, couldn't play it any better than he did. He came back real fast. He had overplayed the route, and he came back real fast. But that big number 1, he's going to haul in most of them, as our number 1
And
usually
he's
does.
down. He must be cramping. All right, let's take the break with him, and we'll be right back. Back to Redhound football. 1st and 10 for Karns. Ball on the 39-yard line. There's a snap. He's looking. He's throwing. Nice thrown ball and complete.
He's in.
And he's going to go in for the touchdown. 13-7 now, Karns.
And that was the freshman that got beat. That's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. We held them up this long. These receivers are good.
They are good. And, Harrison Reedy, I think, very athletic and good, but he's still a freshman, and he's at a disadvantage against that receiver.
He is, and these guys are tall. I think we've played excellent all night on defense, and finally their height and their seniority over us out there has
between
got
being
them on the board.
at a disadvantage, that's number 6, Shaquille Contrell, and he's a senior.
Yep.
That's a senior going against a freshman. And you see how big he is.
You look at this. They've got players not on the field.
But they are very disorganized in their special teams.
And that comes down to the players just not paying attention. And they're going to get the penalty for
Well,
delayed
they're busy
game.
celebrating a touchdown, and they're late getting out there.
That's
So, and in high school, that can be critical.
Yeah.
With a kicker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that 5 yards, I mean. And this 1 point could be critical right now, too.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, critical
But
on this kick, because if he misses it.
A lot of kickers in high school are just, all they do is kick extra points,
He will get it, though.
He drilled it.
He got the leg, so Karns goes up by 7 now, 14-7 at the 11:08 mark of the fourth quarter, and Redhound's now going to have to mount a comeback, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back to action. 11:08 mark. Karns will kick now. That's their first touchdown of the season for their offense. Defense scored earlier the first touchdown of the season. And there's the kick, and it's a good one. And fielded at about the 12 by Brady Foley, and good defense. They wrap him up at the 21, 22-yard line.
Who was cramping down here after that extra point?
Didn't catch it. At the 11:08 mark now, Redhounds go on offense.
Ball spotted about the 22-yard line. And this is a do or die time.
Yeah, this
Is not. I don't even know the word to say. The offense has just not been here the entire game since that first drive.
we're down to crunch time now, aren't we? He's throwing it. Boy, that was a nice catch.
That's Jewel.
And that defender had good defense on him. Boy, I was afraid he's going to pick it off.
Yeah, he actually pulled the ball out while he was on the ground.
But it's a short gainer, and that's the problem I see. But now, if you can do what you did last week against Clark County when it was late in the game and just pick it 10 yards at a time down the field, do it. But I don't know if you can do that against this team. Second down play. Stuffed.
Who's carrying that, Brady?
Bring up second down.
Looks like he got a yard.
Third down for the Redhounds. Jewel to the near side.
10-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Redhounds trail by 7.
There's Brady Foley breaking out to the 35, 36. Be a Redhound first down. Well, there's a kid right there that's a competitor, and he hates to lose as bad as anybody.
Yeah.
And so I never would question his effort. Not that I'm questioning any of their effort, but Brady, he's a warrior out there. First and 10 Redhounds. Snap, and it goes to Brady again.
Same play.
And he's
got another.
Runs hard out to the
5 yards.
40-yard line. He's second down and 5 for the Redhounds.
Yeah, if I'm right, that puts Brady up to about 121 yards rushing on the night.
Redhounds to the line. There's snap. Nothing going this time.
Well, that's Kopic.
Bring up third down now.
No gainer. We're down to 8:40 mark, and you see just right there. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 10 minutes. You're running the ball. It don't take any time for that clock to melt away.
No.
We don't have the play clock. You like to think you got a 25-second play clock, but these officials aren't perfect. They're not. They don't have Rolexes in their head.
No. Snap, looking, throwing. He's got him. First down, Redhounds. Going to mark him up. We'll say the 48. It's right between 47 and 48. Look like it might be a little bit closer to the 48. That's what we'll call it. First and 10 for the Redhounds. And
this is more what you wanted to see. Like a 60-40 game. You're running just enough to catch them off guard on the pass.
There's Anderson going in motion. Snap. Handoff goes to Brady Foley, left side. He's got some room. And then he loses. He looked like he's by himself out there, and then he's brought down hard out there near about the 45. I tell you, these guys get up around the neck, don't they?
Yeah.
They tackle high.
Yeah, they're tackling real high.
He's down again.
Set Brady down.
I don't think that this is cramp. Yeah, he's up. They're up around the neck. They're up high. And I'm surprised that we've not seen a flag. Let's take a break with them, Jason, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back to action now. 7:36 mark. Second down for the Redhounds. And that is Matt Jewell. Down to inside the 35. It's been another Redhound first down.
11-yard gain there by Jewell.
Clock stopped as they moved the chains. All right, 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line for the Redhounds. Jewell to the near side here. There's snap. Handoff goes to Kopic. He's dropped immediately. Kopic.
Man,
He's a freshman.
good to see him hold on the ball there because I think he took a harder lick that
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
than
he
did
got
when he
hit.
dropped it.
Yeah, he got hit. So
And I will.
2nd down now for the Redhounds. They gave him a yard or two there. We'll say 2nd and 8.
They gave him a loss of 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tell you, it's hot. And sometimes I lose focus there. Yeah, he lost a couple, so it's 2nd and we'll say 12. Jewell comes to the near side. Hunter Grubb also. And there's the snap, and he's getting pressure. Throw. Did he catch it?
That should have been. He did. He caught it. Oh, he's still got the ball in his hands.
And he looks like he's gimpy. But he gets up.
6 yards.
Brings up 3rd down now for the Redhounds. What do we got? 3rd and 5, about 5? 6:14 mark, clock running. Big play right here. Play of the game now.
Is this 4th?
3rd down. Don't want to get to the 4th down.
No.
There's the snap. He's looking, throwing. Incomplete.
Not this time.
And that's number 1, Josh Jewell, the intended receiver. Think he held the ball a little too long there?
Well, I think he was waiting on Jewell to get some separation there. But, yeah, he waited a little late because that pressure got on him, and that's never good.
So it's at the 5:52 mark that the Redhounds are facing 4th and 5 now. And this is definitely the play of the game. With Karns leading this game 14-7. The Redhounds get a fresh ball in. Jewell comes to the near side.
About 6 yards is what we need here. And Corbin's going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Redhounds, and we'll take it with them, and we'll be right back. All right, 4th down play, 4th and 5. Ball on the 29, 5:52 mark of the 4th quarter. Redhounds down 14-7. There's the snap. He's rolling, he's looking, he's throwing. He's got a man.
Foley wide open.
And he
hits
caught
it. 10-yard line.
And it's going to be 1st and goal, Redhounds. Uh-oh. And that's Foley, and he's
cramping.
off the field again. Cramps again? So it's 5:44 mark now. Big play right there. Nice catch by Brady Foley, but he's off the field again. Clock is running. 1st and goal, Redhounds. Big play right now. Redhounds need to find the end zone and the extra point to tie this game.
Clock's rolling down under the 5:30 mark.
There's a snap. He's throwing again. He's going to
Bad
be taken
pressure
down.
from behind.
Huge sack.
And that's the bad thing about that rollout. He ain't got eyes in the back of his head. He's rolling out. He can see the coaches and he can see his receiver. That guy was hiding in the shadow.
Yep.
And they just ran the same play. The rollout was working real good, but that guy right there finally figured out what was going on.
2nd and 19 now, Josh. 4:47 mark. Clock continues to run.
Oh, we're only at the 19-yard line.
Anderson, Josh, and Matt Jewell out here. Snap.
He's open.
Got him.
Touchdown. Hunter Grubb.
Hunter Grubb in the end zone. 19-yard touchdown pass, and it's 14-13. And now the extra point coming up. All right, we're here. There's the kick. It's good. And we're tied up. 14-14. Redhounds tied up on the Ty Cobb to Hunter Grub touchdown pass, and we'll be right back with the kick. All right, we're back to action as Mayhem moves on the ball, and there's the kick. And a good kick it is as it bounds all the way down near the 10-yard line where it's picked up, and good coverage by the Redhounds.
Quick note, that last drive started at 11:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ate up almost 7 whole minutes. Ty Cobb had 59 yards passing, and Brady Foley had 19 yards rushing on that as well. And then hooked up with Hunter Grubb for the touchdown.
All right, here we go. First and 10. Ball! Corbin has the ball!
Touchdown!
Matt Jewell, touchdown, Redhounds! What I can't really tell what happened. Did he hand it to Matt Jewell?
Had to be an exchange. It happened so fast.
4:09 mark, Redhounds, touchdown. And they go up 20-14. Let's take the break, and we'll be back for the extra point. All right, we're back for the extra point now as the Redhounds go up 20-14 on the Matt Jewell touchdown. And Kai Jackson, the sophomore, puts it through the uprights. 21-14 Redhounds at the 4:09 mark. This is Redhound football. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Derek Mayhem moves on the ball, and there's the kick. And it's down near the 20. It's bouncing, and it'll go out of bounds. So the Redhounds are up now 21-14. All right, we're back. Derek Mayhem a kick again as the last kick went out of bounds. They have him re-kick it. Ball on the tee at the 35, Josh. Good boot. It's fielded at the 20. 25, 30, 35. Tripped up.
Harrison
Number 4,
Reedy.
Harrison Reedy.
He got enough of his shoe to bring him down. He's been great on special teams this year.
Go ahead.
Harrison's been all over it out there tonight. And kickoff. Big pressure. Gets rid of it. Mayhead's. Well, you can't call the flag. That was a bad. Don't get me wrong. If that ball was inbounds, that's pass interference.
Right.
The ball was well out of bounds, but Mayhem never should have even touched him. He never should have touched him.
Yeah, you hear this coach behind us.
I like that. You know,
yeah, I like that too, you know. But you have to fight through adversity.
Whether you're Corbin or Karns, or you watch football, if the ball's uncatchable, it's not pass interference.
Right.
They could call it sportsmanlike conduct if it was something way out of line, but he just bumped him a little bit. And
here we go. Snap, throw, he's got him. Oh. Brought down at about the 37. All right, here we go. First and 10. There's a snap and the throw, and it's going to be incomplete. And they had to stop the. All right, here we go. Second down 10, ball on 37, Josh.
Good block right there put on Matt Jewell.
Ooh.
Tanner Powers,
Tanner
good pressure.
Powers. I love it, man. Tanner, one of my favorite players. All right, Josh, third down and 10. Snap.
Big pressure. Kai Jackson might get him. He took him down.
That's
grounding, definitely. Kai Jackson with the big sack for the Redhounds.
I see a Redhound with the ball out there, but I don't know. What? Got him. And a flag.
That's not good.
Are we on? 2:58 mark. Ball on the 18-yard line. First and 10 after that pass completion. And he's going for it all right here. He got him. Touchdown, Karns. At the 2:45 mark, it's 21-20 now. And Karns be going for the extra point.
Big pressure. Throws it away. He got it.
Extra points good. So they go ahead 22-21. We'll take a break at 2:45. We'll be right back. All right, Karns kicking off. 2:45 left. It's 22-21 now. Karns. That ball goes all the way down to the 15. Brady Foley picks it up, and he's going to be brought down where? About the 16-yard line.
2:38 mark.
First and 10 for the Redhounds from there. All right, we're back. 2:38 left. Here we go, Josh. Cobb rolling, looking, getting pressure, throwing, and got his man.
Big grab by Hunter Grubb.
Hunter Grubb, first down Redhounds. All right, we're back. What a huge grab by Hunter Grubb.
Well, it only
First
took
and
8 seconds, and they gained 18 yards right there.
First and 10 from the 34 for the Redhounds. Cobb back to pass again. He's got his man. That's Grubb. He ain't going to get nothing much this time.
He's still on his feet.
Well, yeah, a lot of
He got
effort.
out of
Got a
bounds.
few yards.
And he got out of bounds.
All right, 2:09, Josh.
About the 35.5-yard line. Redhound's going to have to go about 65 here to get in the end zone.
Snap. Cobb getting pressure from the backside. Nice
Good
block.
block.
There comes more pressure. Incomplete. Redhounds down to their third down now. All right, big third down play, Joshua. They got to convert.
See who the bigger man is right now.
Foley in motion. Throwed it behind him.
That's a fumble.
He got pressure, but the ball's behind him now. It's fourth down.
Is that a backwards pass or no?
What are they going to rule?
He's not saying. I mean, we're not on the line, so from here it might have looked like one. It might not have been it. It was close. They're saying no.
All right, we're back, Josh. This is the
it.
game right here.
Yeah.
Fourth down, 1:56 mark of the fourth quarter. Redhounds down one.
Both of these teams looking for their first win of the year.
Foley is the player here to the near side.
Big
And
pressure.
That's
Jewell
Josh
breaks
Jewell.
one. He's got a little room.
Not enough.
No, I don't think he gained a yard.
Redhounds turn it over.
Either way, it's Karns' ball. Redhounds couldn't convert.
Clock stop. All right, we're back. 1:40 mark. Karns with the ball. First and 10. Ball on the 40.
I think they fumbled. I'm pretty sure they just fumbled.
They recover the football.
Well, there was our opportunity. 1:20 left in the game. I can milk this one to about, 54 seconds? Is it 25 in high school?
I'm not sure.
If it is, quarterback can watch it to about 56, turn around and snap it, and they'll be good on a – they could probably kneel it. I don't think we have any timeout.
Well, I thought I heard the coach behind us say that we had one.
Yeah, they got to delay a game. It definitely went over 30 seconds.
All right, 49 seconds left. Second and 14 for Karns. And
The ball's on the ground. Again.
Redhound's going to take a timeout.
Karns got the ball back. One of the linemen comes up a little shaken up.
43 seconds left.
You better believe these Redhounds still going to hit you in the mouth and try to get the ball here.
Yeah. Yeah, they will. Did you cut it? All right, 43 seconds left, and
He hit the ball. Victory formation for the Beavers. One of the Redhounds just slapped the ball. They'll get the yardage back. They've been kneeling away.
well, Josh, you can go ahead and wrap this one up if you want to, because this one's over, I think.
Yeah, we're good.
Wrap it up with the stats here.
Last count I had on the night. Brady Foley, 120 yards, no touchdowns. Matt Jewell had 23 on the night. Jake Kopic, 20, all rushing. Cobb ends the night with 108 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and I believe an interception. And that's about it. I don't have time to add all this stuff up. We'll recap it next week. Point is, the Redhounds just got beat 22-21 by Karns of